Hello, my friends. My name is Melissa from Melissa's Struggling Walk with Jesus. I am here using the Amplified Holy Bible and the Navigator's Bible reading plan on Thursday, March 26th, 2026 at 7:09 in the morning. I am using month 8 out of the Old Testament. I am in the book of Proverbs, and today I will be sharing chapter 3. The title is The Rewards of Wisdom. Verse 1. My son, do not forget my teaching, but let your heart keep my commandments. 2. For length of days and years of life worth living, and tranquility and prosperity, the wholeness of life's blessings, they will add to you. 3. Do not let mercy and kindness and truth leave you. Instead, let these qualities define you. Bind them securely around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Check out Colossians chapter 3, verses 9 through 12. Verse 4. So find favor and high esteem in the sight of God and man. Check out Luke chapter 2, verse 52. Verse 5. Trust in and rely confidently on the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own insight or understanding. 6. In all your ways, know and acknowledge and recognize him, and he will make your path straight and smooth, removing obstacles that block your way. 7. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord with reverent awe and obedience, and turn entirely away from evil. Check out Proverbs chapter 8, verse 13. Verse 8. It will be health in your body, your marrow, your nerves, your sinews, your muscles, all your inner parts, and refreshment, physical well-being to your bones. 9. Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your crops, your income. Check out Deuteronomy chapter 26, verse 2, Malachi chapter 3, verse 10, Luke chapter 14, verses 13 and 14. Verse 10. Then your barns will be abundantly filled, and your vats will overflow with new wine. Check out Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 8. Verse 11. My son, do not reject or take lightly the discipline of the Lord. Learn from your mistakes and the testing that comes from his correction through discipline, nor despise his rebuke. Check out Psalms chapter 94, verse 12. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 5 and 6, and Revelations chapter 3, verse 19. Verse 12. For those whom the Lord loves, he corrects, even as the Father corrects the Son in whom he delights. 13. Happy, blessed, considered fortunate, to be admired is the man who finds skillful and godly wisdom, and the man who gains understanding and insight, learning from God's words and life's experiences. 14. For wisdom's profit is better than the profit of silver, and her gain is better than fine gold. 15. She is more precious than rubies, and nothing you can wish for compares with her in value. Check out Job chapter 28, verses 12 through 18. Verse 16. Long life is in her right hand, in her left hand are riches and honor. Check out Proverbs chapter 8, verses 12 through 21, and 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 8. Verse 17. Her ways are highways of pleasantness and favor, and all her paths are peace. 18. She is a tree of life to those who take hold of her, and happy, blessed, considered fortunate, to be admired is everyone who holds her tightly. 19. The Lord by his wisdom has founded the earth. By his understanding he has established the heavens. Check out Colossians chapter 1, verse 16. Verse 20. By his knowledge the deeps are broken up, and the clouds drip with dew. 21. My son, let them not escape from your sight, but keep sound wisdom and discretion. 22. And they will be life to your soul, your inner self, and a gracious adornment to your neck, your outer self. 23. Then you will walk on your way and life securely, and your foot will not stumble. Check out Psalms chapter 91, verse 11 and 12, and Proverbs chapter 10, verse 9. Verse 24. When you lie down, you will not be afraid, and when you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. 25. Do not be afraid of sudden fear, nor the storm or the wicked when it comes, since you will be blameless. 26. For the Lord will be your confidence, firm and strong, and will keep your foot from being caught in a trap. 27. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, its rightful recipients, when it is in your powers to do it. Check out Romans chapter 13, verse 7, and Galatians chapter 6, verse 10. 28. Do not say to your neighbor, go and come back, and tomorrow I will give it, when you have it with you. Check out Leviticus chapter 19, verse 13, and Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse 15. Verse 29. Do not devise evil against your neighbor who lives securely beside you. 30. Do not quarrel with a man without cause, if he has done you no harm. Check out Romans chapter 12, verse 18, verse 31. Do not envy a man of violence, and do not choose any of his ways. Check out Psalms chapter 37, verse 1, and Psalms chapter 73, verse 3, Proverbs chapter 24, verse 1. 32. For the devious are repulsive to the Lord, but his private counsel is with the upright, those with spiritual integrity and moral courage. Check out Psalms chapter 25, verse 14. 33. The curse of the Lord is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the home of the just and righteous. Check out Psalms chapter 37, verse 22. Zechariah chapter 5, verse 4, and Malachi chapter 2, verse 2. Verse 34. Though he scoffs at the scoffers and scorns the scorners, yet he gives his grace, his undeserved favor to the humble, those who give up self-importance. Check out James chapter 4, verse 6, and 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 5. 35. The wise will inherit honor and glory, but dishonor and shame is conferred on fools. Check out Isaiah chapter 32, verse 6, my friends.